And I want to come really quick and talk about the 5 foods to avoid if you're having any kind of pain or arthritic pain. So a lot of patients that might come in, they're having arthritic pain or just general pain. What do I need to do? These are the 5 foods to definitely avoid if you have any kind of those pains. So number 1 is added sugars. They did a study. They did it's over 1,200 people they studied, 20 to 30-year-olds, and they found that if of those people drinking a high fructose sweetened beverage, basically anything from Starbucks or from the grocery store, Coke, soda, whatever, a lot of sugar in it, that increases the risk of arthritis over 3 times. It actually just robs phosphorus from your body. You increase the chemical imbalance within your bones, and you create arthritis, you create pain, create inflammation. So leave the sugar alone, drink lots of water. Red processed foods and red meats. So it just, obviously the highly processed meats they have a lot of nitrates, they have a lot of things that are going to inflame the body. And red meat, well, in a good healthy diet, grass-fed, wild meat is great. If you're having a lot of arthritic pain, especially rheumatoid arthritis or any kind of inflammatory arthritis, they've done studies to show that actually that will increase the inflammatory markers in the body and not good for you. So not to say you have to eliminate it totally, but limit your red meat. Most Americans are eating too much. Another one is very highly processed foods. So an example of that would be gluten-laden foods. A lot of people know about gluten now. But even like things like Cheerios, or it's a highly processed food. If you think about it, it didn't come off a tree. Man had to do something to process the food so we could eat it. Those things, your body has to go through a lot of assimilation, and it has to break down, it has to work really hard. And they've done studies to find that it can create a lot of inflammation and wreak havoc with people with arthritic, typical osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. Different inflammatory markers go out of control. So not only is it good for your gut, but if you're having any kind of pain and joint pain, try to get it out of your diet. And one last thing is actually certain vegetable oils. Vegetable oil, traditional vegetable oil, while it sounds healthy, is terrible. It has high amounts, they've done research and studied high amounts of omega-6s and low amounts of omega-3s, which is what vegetable canola oil is. It's really bad for you. It increases the inflammatory markers again in your body. If you hear me say inflammation a lot, it's because when you're in pain, you're typically very inflamed, so you need to do things to deflame the area, put the fire out. And you're just making it worse with a highly processed oil like that. So an alternative would be great as coconut oil. It's a great high heat oil. Avocado oil, really good oil. Obviously, olive oil, great as a substitute for that kind of thing. So I hope those help. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment, and we look forward to doing more of these in the future. Have a great day.